from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation training for the day on Freedom 87.9.
Freedom FM 87.9. My name is Gerard Morris. Well, folks, this is how I introduce you now to the program, the Nighttime Spin here on your radio. Hey, tonight's program promises to be very interesting here on the station, Freedom FM 87.9. However, you following our broadcast right now, welcome to your top midnight program, the Nighttime Spin, here on this station with me, Jared Morris. I've been joined now by Mr. Suleiman Hashim Tunis and Mr. Solomon Baga Reeves, there from the United States of America. Good evening, Chief.
Good evening, Gerald. Good evening, Solomon. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Your good friend, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital.
Definitely.
Okay, back to you. Solomon, are you well, Solomon?
I think Solomon is still preparing because his microphone is muted. I think he will come, but I think he's still preparing. Yeah, sure.
Okay, how was your weekend?
Well, the weekend, my weekend was not bad, and I'm anticipating my birthday comes Saturday, June 27th. So my weekend was okay. Sure.
Oh, this coming Saturday is your birthday.
Yes, definitely. This coming Saturday on the 27th, my birthday. You know, I'm so excited because I will be at least a year out to my out to my age. Yeah, sure.
It's just gonna be 1 year older, my man. It's not.
Yeah, sure.
If I was 2 years older, then we'd say a big deal. But 1 year older, it ain't nothing.
You know, every year we gotta celebrate our birthday.
Now I accuse you about you only know me on the hill on this platform, but now you're bombarding me with man. Okay. All right. I could be wrong.
We'll go beyond that. Actually.
Okay, I understand it. Anyway, my people, we are back again another week, Sunday. Let me give you the weather report, even though I know all day you guys.
Before going to the weather report, I think Solomon has just joined us.
Solomon, how you doing? Good evening and welcome to the show. We were recognizing you, but you were not. But Solomon, are you listening to us? It's not still listening to us.
It's not stable yet. Yeah, sure. So we can go to the weather report right now.
So my people, I know you guys been experiencing heavy pour of rain in the area.
And just before you continue, right? Liberia today the flood was too much today in that's Monrovia and 8 environs, including Pittsville where I live. I wasn't able to come out till 12 midday today because of the flood, the heavy rain.
Don't worry. The rain, even though it was a heavy rain in Liberia, but tomorrow you're going to have a beautiful day. So That's a good news. Yes. The rain will not continue. The rain will give you a break. It's going to be lingering around tonight. But by morning hour, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to see heavy, heavy sunshine in your face. So that's the good news about tomorrow weather. Even though there will be a little bit of rain, but the morning hour, it won't start like it started today. Because today you wake up with the rain, definitely. Tomorrow you're going to wake up with a sunshine, and that sunshine will last you almost before the morning and in the afternoon before you will taste little bit of rain. All right. So tomorrow definitely going to be better than today. All right. So don't worry about that. Wednesday is going to be a beautiful day too. Wednesday, it will be a light rain, but don't worry about that rain. There's no rain coming again equal to what happened today. So that's the good news. All the rain in a week that what today took to give you a break. All the rain from Tuesday tomorrow, Wednesday coming, Thursday, let me see, Friday, even Friday. All the rain from now to Friday that today took it. Today was so greedy to the point that it was just the rain was just coming with no hay, no tea. And people can't even move around. I mean, you can prove me wrong, but that's what happened today in Liberia. Okay, so don't worry. The good news is the rest of the day it's not definitely not going to be like today, except something else happened because we still got days to go. But what I'm saying from now to Friday, you're good to go. All right, just don't overdress. Just dress decent because in between there will be rainfall. But the sun, there's a lot of sun coming. A lot of like tomorrow you'll get sun in the morning. In the evening hour, it might be cloudy and a little bit of rain. That's what you're going to experience tomorrow, Tuesday. Okay? Partly sunny, partly rain, partly sun. But the sun will overshadow all of that. So don't worry. The Monday was extremely greedy. We didn't want to give her no chance to feed her the rest of the week. Another 7 day rain days, so don't worry about it. Day one, but the rest of the week you're okay. Say you hear it from Freedom FM. Okay? Our weatherman say we are okay the rest of the week. Take it to the bank. It's from us. Okay, let me bring in my partner in crime, Solomon. In Arabic, we say Suleiman. That's my name. In Arabic, we say Suleiman. In the Christian world, we say that's a Jewish name anyway, Solomon. So welcome
Well,
to.
thank you very much. Why is it that every Muslim, whether they are Bas or Muslim, they give them Muslim name that they call Arabic name? Why is it like that? Because
Because
Solomon, as a
because
five man, Solomon is Solomon. As a
Solomon is a Jewish name.
well, that is said name. Uh, and then as somebody who is an Arab or a Muslim, instead of saying Solomon, they will change it to suit the Islamic religion. If they're Muslim, they
No,
say you Musa.
no,
If they say
the thing is Arabic. Every tribe have their own name. Like you guys in Basa, you have your own name that suit you.
you are not an Arab man, you are an African, somebody
And
from
that go to you. You are not a Jewish man. You
no
carry
no
Solomon name.
Solomon. That is how it is called. In order that's the name they gave me. So
Yeah, but
when
so
you're in school,
it's not Basa name.
no, I'm not saying Bassa name. I'm saying anybody, even with Bassa name, when they join the Islamic faith, they give them Arab's name, and we are not
It's the
Arab.
same thing with you
No,
people. They
anybody
when you
who is fanatic, they become a Christian. They don't give them a Christian name and all of those stuff. Those are names that the people already have, whether they become a Christian or not. But in
you
Islam,
Solomon is not a Basa name. It's a Christian name. It's
what
a Jewish Christian name. But the
not
Bible,
everybody,
Solomon came from the Bible.
not everybody that is named Solomon, they are a Christian. That's what I'm saying. The point I'm making here,
But not everybody needs Suleiman. They are Muslim.
what I'm telling you, anybody who becomes a Muslim, they have to change their name to a Muslim name or Arabic
They
name.
don't have to. They don't have to. It's optional.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it is throughout generation.
No, you don't have to take a Muslim name. If your name is
Okay,
Sunday guy, you can stay.
giving one of Vibe Musa, who name is the Vibe name, whatever Vibe name, and then they did not change it to Islamic name when they began
I know a
Muslim.
lot of Muslims in Liberia that carry their own name. A lot of our people, they carry Safa name. They carry
What
Momo name. They carry Boyma name. They carry
last
Boaka
name?
name.
Last name.
The last name, the last name.
But that's
That's
what I'm
your name.
saying. Anybody who
This
just
is not last name. This are all first name.
but anyway, the point that I'm making here is I don't think that was our discussion point today. I was just tracking something. The point I'm making here,
Yeah,
anybody who is converted to Islam, 99.9%, the 1% is what you're talking about.
No,
99.9%,
that's not true. Don't
they
be not
have to
because you're
go.
saying it is true. Go to the fireplace, go to Lofa. There are many people there that carry their name. They don't have to take
Anybody
the
who is
Arabic name.
converted to
That's not
Christianity,
true.
they
That
carry
is not true.
Arab name or Islamic name. That's what I'm
They,
saying.
that's not true. All the people you call Peter, even though Liberia, you have all the tribes there. When you call somebody Peter, that's a Christian name. You call somebody Paul, that's a Christian name. You call somebody Solomon, that's a Christian name. Am I lying?
That is not true. Now
That's
everybody
not Christian name.
no, it is not Christian name. It is a name that they gave to people, even though those people might be Christian, but it is not based on the faith that they gave those names.
Those names are typical Christian name in the Bible.
They
it's
again
definitely
people
like Paul, Peter. These are all names from the Bible, and we consider it as
Yes, it's Christian name.
what I'm saying, when a person is converted, they don't give them
Even if
Islamic name.
Christian
Peter,
convert to a
Peter,
Christian,
Paul,
you
Jakparu, all
if
of
a
those stuff.
Christian, if you're a Christian and
Not based
if you got a difficult name that people cannot just pronounce it, you want to identify yourself with the religion.
No, that's not what make us to get some of these names when the I don't want to use the word the pioneers or the other people came and they took over. So they
When
tried
the pioneers came, the
uh,
pioneers then that came, they
how
took the
okay
Christian name because they
the
were
percentage
Christian.
of people when they are converted into their faith who changed their name. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking
It
about
doesn't matter. A Muslim, you're not forced to change your name. If you like a name to suit you, you can take it, but it's not
okay.
compulsory.
From your perspective, I agree with that, but that is not the reality.
That's what you say. You want to just be right because
No,
I'm a
it's not.
Muslim.
So, what I say is that
Go to Kidman, go to Grand Bassa, go to Lofa. There are many people who are born and they're Muslim and they carry their name. You don't have
if
to.
the person
If
was
you want
Moses,
to,
they
you can
changed their
do it.
name to Musa.
Musa is what?
And that the Arabic name.
So Musa is this time you can't just say it's an Arabic name. Of course, it originated from Arabs,
But
but it's
Moses,
not Musa.
what
That's how.
Moses, according to you, Moses is a Jewish name, if you will, or Egyptian name, or whatever you call it.
Moses is a Christian name.
No.
It's from the Bible.
Well, again.
Yes, Moses from the Bible. Most of these names we taken,
the point.
even Suleiman, it's King Solomon, it's in the Holy Quran.
This is what I'm saying. Anybody who is into that religion, they change their name. Even if
they don't have to. I'm a Muslim. I'm telling you, I said they don't have to.
They don't have to, but that's what they are doing. They don't have to, but they are doing that.
But if you go to all religion, it's not only Muslim. Don't limit it to the Muslim, even the Christian.
You don't want to change
Like,
your last
name. Gerald name is not a Christian name. It's a Western name.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Christian name.
But
okay, but it's not our typical our name in Liberia.
Not because those names they are mentioned in the Bible that makes it to be a Christian name. But what I'm saying
is just because it's mentioned in the Bible, they are Christian name. The Bible is the holy book for the Christian.
That is not true because not everybody that has that name.
If I like to argue, okay, you're right. Let's move on. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. You have most of the people.
You say not because it's in the Bible that it's not a Christian name. Because it's in the Bible, that's what make it Christian name.
No, but not everything in the Bible is Christian. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Everything in the Bible is Christian because that's a Christian book. Everything in the Bible is the Christian follow it. Everything. Whatever in the Bible is not Christian.
No, the point that I'm making, we have the Jewish.
You just say not everything in the Bible is Christian. What is in the Bible is not Christian.
The name that I'm talking about, not because you have the name means you are a Christian. That's the point, Dr. Nate. Not because you have.
I told you the same thing. Not because you get Suleiman. There are people who call Suleiman and they are Christian.
But what I'm saying,
I think there's Pastor Suleiman is here and is in Nigeria. Even the name Suleiman Mustafa, there's somebody who called Muhammad and he's a Christian.
what I'm telling you, in the Islamic faith, once you become a Christian or you become a Muslim,
Why will you tell me something that I know? I'm a Muslim. I can't argue you too much into the Christian faith
what
because
I'm
you might
saying
know
is
more
that
than me.
people change the names when I become
I
a
gave
Muslim.
you
You're
the,
gonna
I
do that.
said it's optional. I didn't deny that. I say
But
it's
that's what I'm
optional.
saying. We're saying the same thing.
No, we're not saying the same thing. You
But
keep
majority
arguing.
of the people,
You,
it is
Saying the same thing. Let's move on.
okay.
eh,
The percentage of people who are Muslim that maintain their
okay, is
traditional
it
name.
wrong when they
What
do
is it?
that? Okay, let's agree. Is it wrong when they do that?
Now, I I see nothing wrong in it for me. I've seen
Okay, we will not argue all these things. You're right, but is it wrong when someone converted to Islam and they change their
Anybody
name to
they can
Islamic name?
convert to any faith they want to.
No, we're
And
not talking about any faith right now. We're
if
talking
they
about
want to
Islam.
change their name, that's fine. But majority of the people in the Islamic faith, they don't keep their original name. Of course, it is optional, as you said, but I am talking about statistically. If you look at,
Which I agree with you. I say, is it wrong
but
when they
then
do that?
let's move on then.
No, I just asked you. I say, is it wrong when they do that,
And I
or
just gave you
it's
the
something like
answer. I think Jared and I we gave you the same answer.
what the answer you gave me?
The same answer Jared gave.
No, I want your answer, not Gerald.
Jared, what answer you gave?
Hey, you trying to be sarcastic now.
No. I said the same thing as the man I always
But
said.
I say you, what is your answer? Forget about Gerald. Gerald only making peace so that we can move on.
We are
That's what
wrong.
Gerald is all about. You and I are the one that arguing on
No, we are
this. So
not.
what is your answer? If it's wrong when they do that,
I was telling you that regarding the name, the faith that can 99.99% when you become converted, you don't keep your old name. They gave you your Muslim name, and you said no, it is optional. I said okay, but statistically, anybody who become part of that religion, the name change matters to them. Even
you
if it
keep
is
repeating the
if it
same
is
thing. I just
5%, that's the
simply
point that we're
ask you.
talking.
I'm asking you that: is it wrong when someone does that? Is it wrong?
No, it is not wrong.
Okay, but then we move on. Let's move
That's
on. So,
great.
how was your day? You even introduce yourself to your We Nation. You come with heavy name changing business
I was just striking a point, but once I strike it, no, it became
You're 100% right. When we converted to Islam, we change our name to Islamic name. You're right.
that is not. I'm not looking for a right or wrong answer to me. You know
You
me.
still want to continue with
I'm
this?
I'm not looking for wrong
Okay, I
or right.
supporting what you said.
No,
It's
but
true.
that is you are not you are not
I'm genuine. I say
no,
it's
you're not.
true.
You're not.
Okay, you want me to keep arguing with you?
No, but that's what I said. We already put it at rest, and you don't
But
want.
that's what I'm saying. I say it's true. If
I'm not
you
saying
keep coming
I'm
back,
right. I'm not saying I'm right. I was
okay,
just
you're wrong, but it's true.
all right. Move on.
Okay, introduce yourself, please. Greet your how you call the people? We Nation. They're all waiting for your greeting.
Okay, I want to say good evening to my wonderful people of Mama Liberia, not forgetting we nation. I know the weather today, it may have been worse, but
Mhm.
I know we have the best weather in the Republic of Liberia. So again, good evening, and let us listen to Freedom Radio and talk about matters of importance to Mama Liberia.
They be
Okay.
called We Nation. You forgot the We Nation.
I think I did it, but I would say we nations. So we
Like,
are the we's.
mm.
Now
In fact, the
that is
city of
me. But
Ghana it is actually situated in we nation. So if you
is
are
that WEE or W what?
yeah,
WH?
WEE.
Oh, it's just
WEE.
WEE.
Yeah, but if you put a H there to make it into a diagraphical word or a word that is digraph that we call in Basa, if you want to use it, then you can put a H there. You can either do HW or WH. You can do it that way. WHEE or HWEE
What's
or
the real spelling on the sample when you're entering the town? What sample?
WEE.
WEE. Okay.
Then we
We
put it
nation.
in a phonetic that everybody can understand. Because when you
When
say
you see it, it will tell you you are now entering We Nation town or We Nation village or We Nation what?
well, the overall name for is we statutory district. But
Uh,
that district, it was formerly called Compound Number Three. Then it became Gobley, and then they changed the name, uh, so that prominent people who contributed uh, to the well-being of the people to name it after one of the prominent son, uh, Mr. Wee. So we have his own town there, not too far from our checkpoint, our drug checkpoint
so
in
that
Wee
that
Nation.
name town took the entire district.
And then now it's a nation.
Yeah, you see, it happened like that in Monrovia. You know, the area Lakpasi, that's where they have where the place name Matadi.
Hmm.
Okay, that Matadi, it was a little village, Vibe village. I used to go there when I was very young in the 70s. It was just a little small town, and then that town was there. Then Tobo beautified the entire area, put SOS and many, many other beautiful, make nice road. But they didn't take over that town. And that town still there. That town took over the entire area now, Matadi.
Hmm.
That's where when Do took over, that's where they moved first. Because that was the first upstairs estates. They
Yeah.
didn't, Trouble didn't finish it. He just finished it, but nobody entered there up to occupy them when the coup took place. So when Joe took over, that's the first place they moved before anywhere else.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So that is a history behind We Nation. Uh, Dominantly, only a few of us we call it a nation because we are more than just a district. The former lawmaker, uh, Vincent Wele. Uh, so we look at that. It's a nation because we have everything that a nation's supposed to have.
This
So
our man's birthday is next Saturday. Gerald.
Yeah, sure.
okay.
Last week, I think last week, Tuesday, we celebrated Anthony Stevens' birthday. Okay, so I'm saying this because when my birthday come, let me see somebody just keep quiet on it. Your own birthday, I start talking about it.
We
What's
give you
that?
halal. We give you halal.
What's that, bro?
I call it halal. Eh? I will give you halal.
What is halal?
I don't know. Halal.
You
I,
see, you like to start something, you can't finish it.
oh, I call it halal. I think
What is halal?
HLAL.
I think
Tell me.
I gotta ask you for the right pronunciation because I think he's not pronouncing it
What
right.
is the right pronunciation, sir?
Bros. That's the question.
Because I
You
have gone to the
pronouncing
market.
it right, just that you pronouncing it right, but just that you calling it in the Basa tune.
Oh,
I'm a Basso man. so that's it.
It's halal. Okay, halal mean pure.
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah, something pure.
I usually go to the market, the halal market, to get my cheese, to get my small thing that I think is good. Even if I want to
Okay,
eat sheep, I go
but
to
let
that
me
market.
bring back this man's birthday. We're going to start celebrating it before the day today, Wednesday, because Saturday we're not going to be here.
Mhm.
All right. This is our young nephew. He's 1 year older, so he's going 1 year older. So my man will be prepared for your birthday. You want to see that cake, you bring it here, you share it on us. Even a piece, you gotta bring it. But let's keep that. Yes, come in. Come in. So we were sorry about that. Somebody entering my office. Yeah, sorry about that. So we will table that right now and go back to you. Tell us how was your weekend and give us what's happening because the drug issue still going on there. That's the same thing still lingering around the city. We hearing all kinds of people getting involved in it. So can you at least let us know what's happening, Gerald?
Oh yeah, okay, okay. Sorry. So the drug issue is far from over right now within the Republic of Liberia, and we have seen an individual as turned in. Okay, an individual. I want to get his name, but I will get it. Yep. He's turned himself in for investigation.
You mean
So
Paul King, right?
yes, of course. Yeah.
Right.
So right now, the investigation is going on, and the only thing Liberians are yearning for is they don't trust our own investigators that is handling the case. And most Liberians believe that those cartel, those individuals who doing those drugs within the republic and outside of Liberia, it's a whole cartel sophisticated with money. So Liberians are not actually satisfied with the way the joint security is handling the issue of this drug issue. So they are calling for an independent investigators like the FBI and the British government to come in to assist our Liberians counterpart in investigating this case because Liberians believe that anytime our investigators can be manipulated, so they are calling on foreign investigators to join hands to actually bring this case, the drug issue, to a logical conclusion because those guys that are handling the investigation for the uh, the Liberian joint security, Liberians are not actually believing in them. They believe that anytime they can be manipulated and the kids go fiasco. Yeah. So they're calling on the United States government and the British government to join in and assist in investigating the issue of drugs in Liberia. What I can say right now, one person has turned in themselves for investigation. So the investigation is ongoing.
The one person name I think is Paul King. He's a
Yeah.
masterminder in the whole thing. He's CEO of some company, right?
Yes, definitely.
So Mr. Solomon, Mr. Reeves, that's part of it. I don't know you two. You probably have heard from other sources. Can you share with us what have you been listening to or hearing? Because this drug issue, the people playing with it, it's not a small little potato drugs. They take in a million. Even if that 1 million, that's a lot of drugs. And now you go to 20 million. So, and these people told us that they want to curtail this kind of behavior in Liberia. And within themselves, they are in their range, some people are involved in it from the grapevine. That's what we're hearing. So it's not an easy thing. They 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 they, they say they don't want to uh, call out names before they mess up the case. But with all of that, they brought out the whistleblower name, which is the most important person that needs supposed to be hidden. Okay, a whistleblower is a state witness or the witness for the government. But then you brought his name out openly like that. And then he say the people who are involved, he say, oh, we can't call the people name because we call their name, it was for the case. But the man who gave you the info, you openly gave his name. That man can be killed.
Mm-hmm.
That man need to be protected by now. But expose the man. What do you think about these kind of things, man? I mean, you too, you got vast experience in this kind of thing. So share your experience with us here, please.
Well, the situation in the country now is this blackout administration, but from right after the war, when we got a real government, when I say real government, I mean civilian government, that situation been going on. But Taylor, he did not stay too long for to follow some of those stuff. But when Ellen came in there, drug was a problem. How do we handle it? Of course, politically, people will come and say, "Well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that." Just as a political statement, the one we call elastic language in politics. So after Ellen, Weah came in, and when President Weah came in, the same drug situation. Uh, the previous one, it was never put to rest. But the good thing with the Weah administration was that they were able to uh, arrest the situation. Whoever was responsible, they were brought to justice. Now, if you cannot prove your case and that person is not guilty, it's a different thing. When President Weah was there, uh, they have the toughest uh, drug uh, drug law. If you are caught with drug or this and that, what should happen to you? And again, our government, they have yet to implement uh, the practical aspect of those law. It was under the Weah administration that we have some of those things. And when it comes to drug laws, when it comes to, let's say, raising money to do awareness or to even see how best which organization we can work with to be providing a prevention, and then to provide uh, to minimize or to eradicate drug use. We all saw that there was a rally where President Weah and some of his colleagues they did some fundraising. I think they raised about $1 million or whatsoever, and that was to go towards the budget of fighting drugs and things like that. And of course, President Weah uh, was removed because of those situations. Now, uh, this government, the Baka administration is in. And those were some of the things that they said they were going to be fighting. And they have been killing a lot of common kids who are the user, who are the victims of the drug. They've been killing them. My concern on this is that, yes, the investigation is going on. Government is doing whatever they can do. The way in which they're proceeding, doing about it, it brings back uh, to my memory that somebody, a man of God, said we have a confused president that has a confused administration, and making the Liberian people to be confused. And when we heard that, most of us we took that as an offense. But if somebody who, whenever they buy yellow machine, the entire cabinet, they wear the suit of the yellow machine. Who does that, Tunis? So where you have the confused people running the government, making the people of Liberia confused, where somebody encroach on our land and the more we are together and nothing they do, they're doing merriment. Confused people, they do that. So in a confused government, you will find confused way of investigating. The whistleblower is the one that's supposed to really, really guide them into the path of righteousness, the path of doing the right thing to combat drugs. But instead, he's the one that want to victimize. So that's how confused people they do this stuff. So I really don't have much to say, but to the Liberian people, we should not look at this like a political partisan something. Under Weah's administration, I think about $100 million worth of drug that was there, um, and then they went through the court. Under Bwaga's administration, at least it's 20 million, but 100 million or 20 million. Liberia shouldn't be a buffer zone for drug, or a place to do cartel, a transport country for drugs. It is very, very dangerous. We know that fighting drug is not just one administration, because our borders are very, very vulnerable. You don't have any kind of secure border in Liberia. Even outside of Mosurado County, if you go outside, sometimes you see one police officer standing over there with no weapons and things like that. So you don't even see military people to the countries that have border with different countries. We don't see that. So our border is vulnerable. And then we have people that are gullible because of poverty, the way in which we do things. So based on that, when they get any money from any drug dealers, for them to build a mansion or for them to buy a home or wherever outside the country, they will be more than happy to do that. Tunis is a serious, serious situation. The government is confused. Uh, and I agree with that person, because if the government is not confused, they will not proceed in doing the way they are doing things. Why should you, the one who is telling you that there is danger here, so I want for you to look at it, then you say, okay, because you who tell me, oh, there is danger here, you the danger. That's how confused people behave. It is a serious, serious problem. We
And
need to get into it, whether the church, the mosque, the whatever traditional religion, every Liberian, we need to find solution to that, because those people that we have as our leaders, they are there to destroy the country more and more and more. And if we do not do, and most of the people, mind you, they have their homes in other countries, whether in Europe or in Africa. But Liberia is the only place that you have, that we have, and some of us, we are fortunate to be between two countries. But Liberia is our home, and all of us, we need to come together to make sure that solution regarding this drug is provided. Even though that was one of the things I always said, President Boakai does not have the capability, the skill of finding solution to problems. And I keep saying that, and they can prove me wrong, but I have not seen that. I love the honorable mayor, but he cannot resolve problem. And when we were in when I was in the Unity Party, we had a serious problem, and he couldn't resolve it in a political party. So I don't expect him to solve problem in the whole country. And that has been my stand. And this is my stand on the drugs. They're killing innocent people. But those who bring in the drugs in the country, they want to hide them, and then they're killing a poor woman, the poor man, their only last son, because this child has been victim of the uncivil civil war in Liberia, and advocates, they are being destroyed. And those are the victims that we always victimize. And you see the drug leaders, they're running behind them, even if the children trying to escape. They who say they want to protect life, they shoot them, or they cause the case to go in a harm way. That is not how we find solution in the country. And all of us, we need to come together to find a solution for the safety and well-being of Mama Liberia. Bonsenyo, you are.
and this just coming in from the executive mansion website. He, and Peter King has been suspended, and I I did not I never knew he was a board member at Nuka. Yeah, the Peter Malcolm King. The president has just suspended him in relations to this drugs issue right now. Mm, that's a fresh news coming in right now.
But that is a way in which, how many times the government, when they see something, they say we suspend you. But how effective the suspension they have done in most of the cases, and I give them credit for suspending people. But if you suspend the person, no consequences. It's like, okay, yeah, let me do this. When they suspend me, I'm good. I still have enough money. I still have all this stuff. We don't punish crimes, and that is a serious problem in the country. They always say, okay, they're doing investigation, they suspend the person. Then after a few days, they say, oh, after the investigation, we found that the person is not liable, so reinstate the person. So I mean, it's a news, but it's not good news to me. It's a news, but not good. Good news.
I mean, that news is nothing compared to what we expected to happen. The poor came is nobody anyway. The real people who in the cycle of the president, he will not suspend them. There are a lot of big potatoes within that president uh, entourage that their names coming up, we know them. Paul came is just something that they're trying to prove that they're doing something, but really it means nothing. Okay, they're trying to bring it. Oh, we got Paul King. We got heavyweight people over there right in our mansion with the president, and he knows them. He should start suspending them right now, including family member, all of them involved in the drugs trafficking in Liberia. Okay, right in Liberia. You think drugs to that amount? You think that small potato then will be involved in it? There are good business people in our country, government people in our country that involved. That drugs is even more than that. All right, it's even more than that. But they will just tell you this and that. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys here for now. I have another meeting to attend, so y'all can run this. I will be mute. I will be in the background, but I have to go to the meeting because they really need me there.
So, Tunis, um, I was kind of confused. I thought USA, I saw USA and Australia, but I think that's an old game, right?
USA already qualified for second round anyway. They got one more game for
Okay,
the
but it's not
group
today.
stage. Yeah, I think they play Thursday.
Okay, then that is a
Yes,
replay.
in that game 2-0. But
If
they
you
still
saw
got
the
one more game to play, whether they lose it or not. They still qualified for second stage.
okay,
Okay, so let me leave you guys. Please run the show
okay,
accordingly. I might join you before the show is over. If not, I appreciate you being here and your thank you. We'll see Gerald. If I don't come back, we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
All right, but I'll be in the background.
Yeah.
okay, sir.
So the drug issue in Liberia is 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 a real eye is a really eye opener for some Liberians who have been in the business of like demanding actions from government and other relevant institutions when it comes to the youth within the country. So if the government handle this process very well and come to a logical conclusion, then the Liberians will believe in the justice system within the Republic of Liberia. Uh, because right now
You think
there
they're
are
looking for justice,
there
or
are
they
many.
look, or they're looking for justice, or they're looking for it to say, oh yeah, that a person brought a drug.
Yes, at least we'll find when the investigators find those cartel, right? I know it's very hard. Yes, it's very hard, but we're counting on them to do the needful and make sure we end the issue of drugs in this country. Well, uh, this country is finished. I would say so. This country is finished, right? Because
Why you
day,
think so?
day by day, the youth are spoiling when it comes to the issue of drugs, right? The issue of drugs in Liberia, yeah, I think it's a national emergency, and they should treat it as a national emergency, right? If I see the president now try to take action, right? I must commend him for the suspension of the board member at local, but we need to go beyond suspension. We need to dismantle the issue of this cartel in this country because our youth they are spoiling day by day. The issue of drugs is really on the rampage in Liberia right now.
Well, again, Liberia is open. We don't have, when it comes to security, uh, we don't have that kind of security that we need. When you say that, other people say, "Oh, you're speaking ill of the country or of the government." Look, uh, we open ourselves. Uh, people can easily come to our country. Then you can easily go to their country. Uh, Even the Sierra Leone that we share borders with, those people they protect their country, uh, but when it comes to us, we give them lucrative contracts. We say, oh, they are our neighbor. We all in the same thing. In fact, Liberians are doing business in Sierra Leone. What kind of business Liberians are doing? Even if they're selling bitter cola juice in Sierra Leone, as compared to you taking a lucrative contract and giving it to a different country, and then when you do that, you are developing, promoting the economic strength of that country, and you decreasing or destroying yours. Most of the people, they know that drug, even globally, is a lucrative business, because it is something that has a euphoric uh, 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 outcome. In other words, have the pleasurable outcome. When you are under the influence of drug, uh, I mean, you are in a different world. And because you don't have anything to do when you are out of that world, then you face reality. So people, they get addicted to drugs. That's why it is very, very good for the government uh, to work in conjunction with other non-for-profit organizations that are in the position, or that are willing to find solution to the drug problem. If we have the means, or the government create the means for us to get involved in working together with the government, some of these things, they will be effective in fighting it. I work as a behavior to remodel behavior. So in most of our homes, the kids, they on different kind of substances or drugs and things like that. And of course, the way in which the country is set up, even if the person need to be rehabilitated, you have to get some sort of document from the court that will give you uh, the opportunity for you to either arrest that person or take that person to rehabilitation. If the person doesn't want to go, you can't force that person, even if the person dying from drug overdose. Those are the way in which things are set up here, because freedom, that's the person, human rights, the freedom of this and all of that. In our country, that is very, very vulnerable. Uh, People from other countries that are well known for dealing drugs, they come to Liberia, they befriend one of the a top person in there, or influential person there. But sooner or later, by you know it, that person starts supplying them, helping their campaign and doing all this stuff. By the time you know it, that person either some kind of chief of protocol, or some kind of person in the government. And when you do assessment, they say, oh no, they are Liberian because of the war. They grew up in Ghana, so that's why they get a Ghana accent, or that's why they speak like a Ghanaian, or a Nigerian because of the war. They grew up in Nigeria, so they are Liberians. That's how they speak and all those stuff. And and those things are going on. How do I know? Because I have encounter somebody who came here for me to help him with a document that he got as a Liberian from the U.S. embassy in Liberia. So when I was interviewing him, the young man is not from Liberia, uh, but that's why he told the people, and he was already here. And he said, "Oh yes, in Liberia, it's easy to get away with a lot of stuff." Because when he said he came from Magibi, what part of Magibi? He doesn't even know the area.
Wow.
And I started giving him information of those areas that he said he came from. At the end of the day, I said, "Well, you already have your document. I will help you so that you can get your green card and become a U.S. citizen." and but our country is very, very vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the situation over there. Uh, the government, if the government really, 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 I'm not just talking about the Bwaka administration, but again, because this is a government that is in power now, we need to work together so that we can find solution here in the United States. The government work with other non-for-profit organizations, and those non-for-profit organizations, even if they are doing the substance abuse program, the government will give funding, other people will give funding, so that you can run an effective program like that. In Liberia, if you have a non-for-profit organization, even for you to get duty free is very, very hard. But lawmakers that are getting a lot of money already, they get them duty free.
Mm-hmm.
And when you bring in something, it becomes a major, major problem. Non for profit, they say, oh, you're bringing the goods to sell it and all that. They also are abusing the economy, stealing from there. But other people who try by all means to reach out to see how they can help the vulnerable, they don't do that. They go against them. Once the government continue to do that, and they don't provide something for other non-for-profit organizations or non-governmental organizations that will be able to fight, help the government to eradicate the danger of drugs in the country, will always be like that. So that is a situation. We say, okay, let the government fight it. Even if the government fight it and they arrest those people, it will not solve the problem. But once we implement a tougher rule for those things, you will see how we'll solve the drug problem in the country. If the people are, you don't have the buyers, they will not want to sell it there. And because Liberia is open door, we had an open door policy. Anybody can find a way. They say, "Look, my man, we send their drugs and so thing." The government can say that that's a government something package. They get all their names, and then they put a label there. And sometimes when they put those labels there, uh, the government will not do thorough investigation or to check those packages thoroughly, and it will just fly out of the place. And sometimes when other people that have sophisticated way of detecting those drugs, when they go to this airport, sometimes and they say, "Oh, this suitcase cannot go because of so and so reason." But
Mm-hmm.
Liberia, we need to find means of fighting drugs. The government can work with the churches, those that are doing programs like that. You put something in the budget uh, for these people to be able to fight, to help the government to fight the drugs in the communities. The government not in the community the way those other people, the non-for-profit, the churches, the mosques, the way they are in those various communities. So if you empower those people, it will help to curtail uh, the way in which the drug is destroying our people. I even trying by all means. It doesn't have to be any lawmaker from a nation or from a country. Any lawmaker that we can work together to craft some of these things or discuss some of these things, then they can bring about it in the country. Especially when it comes to duty free tax exemption for non-for-profit organization and things like that, or when it comes to putting regulation in place that will curtail the way in which the hospitals and health practitioners are killing our people. Those things we have to find solution. And when we get an idea, we need to work with some of those lawmakers so that we can put some of those things through. Not all the lawmakers over there they are bad. There are some good people that have good intention for the country. We can work together in that. But the drug situation is not a political party thing. Of course, when we as administration, the unity partisan and other people, they were saying, "Oh, the party that drop party and all those stuff." And at one time, they wanted to search the headquarters of the party for drug purpose. And you see what is unfolding. It's unfolding. That's why some people say God doesn't sleep. So it's a serious situation.
Okay, I think Aliu is here also. Aliu, welcome.
Ali, I want to see your
Hey
face.
Gerard, how are you?
Ali, want to see your
I'm
face.
driving, man. I'm driving.
Okay, I mean, I mean,
Driving. How are you, Solomon?
I'm okay. I just woke up. My man, don't hurt our ear here. Oh. Pull over and then become part of this conversation.
Yes, Solomon.
Sir,
Yeah, I've been following the show, but I hope not to get disconnected because I'm driving in a terrible network. So,
pull over.
yes.
Just stop and pull over
But the
and
problem here, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to do.
oh, okay.
Or I get a heavy escort behind me. State trooper, they are escort low. I'm trying. Okay, I get a place to park right now. Thank you. Mhm. Thank you for being patient. Solomon, yes, like I say, I've been following. Yeah. The issue about the drugs, Solomon, the Unity Party, when they were in opposition, they were sophisticated enough
Mhm.
during we are administration when they were in opposition. They had all the sophistication. The moment drugs enter the country, they know the name of those people that brought in the drugs. But today, they are not sophisticated enough to tell the Liberian people who brought the drugs in the country. You see, and I will tell you, they just came to the country through the free port of Monrovia, this 19. And this is something that they've been doing. Like I always said, and I will continue to say, since 2024, these people been bringing drugs into the country the moment they took over. You and I know when George Weah was president, everybody said, oh, we are bringing Kush, we are bringing Kush. The moment we had left the presidency when Unity Party took over, we had about 3 to 4 different types of drugs. Where did they come from? They had spike and down, soda panel, and the names are there. When the guy, the funny guy, was calling the name of those drugs. At that time, the moment they took over 4 different drugs, immediately entered the country. Just imagine this guy, one Marco King or Emmanuel Marco King, he on the local board. And he's one of the person we've been talking about. He and his brother, they the one had the company. He the CEO for the GLS or what kind of GMS company. And his brother is the president who just arrived in the country yesterday. Since then, we've been beating up President Bakai. Why is this man still on Lukabo? You can suspend him and today he suspend him. He just got him suspended tonight. I see Martin Colley just posted it that the president suspended him. That's a great step the president have taken. 42 years for president. 42 years experienced president, 81 years old. The media should be the one beating on you before you take action. Since there's something here happened June 8th, that will let President Boakai suspending or answer Malcolm King or what kind of king. You see, and the issue about the drugs, you and I know, and I will continue to say this: you don't need a rocket scientist. Once the issue of drugs become a national issue or national security issue in the country, that the to call names of people is classified. It's a national security issue. But yesterday, it was a national security issue when they were calling the names of people. So then when you call the names of people, Unity Party people want to insult you. Let's see now, those people that they have as person of interest or people of interest whatsoever, every one of them continue to say that they went to this guy house out here, Peter King, and that's where they took the drugs for and took it to the airport. The cargo, the diplomatic cargo. They took it from this guy house. This guy entered the country yesterday and he had not been arrested by the government. He told them that he was in the country. He turned himself over. Wherein everybody had explained that they went to your house and took the drugs from your house. He went to the country. He had not been arrested. Today he went to Liberia national police headquarters. He gave some statement and he said he want a protection or whistle protection or whistleblower protection whatsoever. He said all of these things and they releasing he lied that to a horse sleeping. You see, don't you think that man supposed to be arrested today for not to cuff him? Because the whole drug they say that everybody will say, oh yeah, we went to the main hall and to a horse we went. Why is it the drugs or cargo? It was not to your warehouse, but it was to your house or 20, like you or $20 million worth of drug. People when they took it from your house and took it to the airport. You in the country today, you lie down under air condition to your house sleeping and you are not yet been arrested. He's not even a person of interest, he's a suspect. He
So
should have
so
been
so
arrested by now.
is he the one they say he's the whistleblower?
Oh,
No,
I think
no,
that no, he's not the one. He's not the
Okay.
one.
not the
Okay.
But
whistle.
he's the one that they went. He's the one horse that they went to and took the cargo for a house. You see, and now yesterday he went to the country. He tell himself over the airline to go to a horse. He slept the money he wake up. He went to Liberia National Police. They told him, okay, your lawyer can come and sign for you. Go back to your horse. Up to now, they get no surveillance to a horse, no security guarding a horse, nothing on the car. He passing around. But people were arrested with $10 cocaine and they caught them. They were in custody of the Liberia National Police or LGEA. They parading with them 2 3 weeks all in the street. Why is the government actually doing this drug case like this? You see? So this whole issue, that's what I continue to say. Probably if care is not taken, this whole thing will just be like the scene where they did the alleged rape of this 14 years old girl with Brian McGill, where in Gregory Coleman say we had to do forensic, we had to do DNA, we had to involve the American embassy. At the end of the day, Brian McGill was certificated by Gregory Coleman and he went free. Who knows? We shouldn't be surprised when we hear the Liberia National Police and the government saying that they need to do DNA, they need to do fingerprint, they need to do forensic on the drugs issue. And they will prolong it. At the end of the day, it will just go that way. Since June 8th, that to President Baka coming to suspend and say Peter King or Malcolm King. What kind of government is this?
Peter Malcolm
It's a
King.
1 year old man. Peter Malcolm King, it's a 1 year old president, 42 years experience, 3 years have been added there, 45 years. That people, the media, people should beat on you. They should tell you what to do before you take action. That man should have been suspended. Nonsense. But if it was any kind of ordinary person, by now you behind bar. If it was opposition, by now that person behind bar from the day of the just issue. But today, all of these things happening, when it comes to people that in the government, that's the time the government very slow in taking action. And when you tell they say, oh, $100 million worth of drug came in the country. You want us to talk about drugs that came to the country? During child failure time, what we had in Labrador was grass. The one they call marijuana. That's why people were smoking. It was during the United Party administration when we started having the different drugs in the country. 500 million worth of drugs came to that country under Early Justice Study and Joseph Bakai. Their presidential convoy were arrested with drugs. What the Bakai say those drugs were used for recreation purposes. Yes, when they arrested his convoy with drugs in it. And today they are in power, they continue the same thing. Those people were the same people that were bringing drugs into that country under the Weah administration. But because George Weah here, people they were so complacent, they were just sitting in that country. They never had time. The United Party were bringing drugs in that country. At the end of the day, everything left on you. But today they have been caught up in the web. The $100 million drugs that continue talking about that drugs were overseen with the American government. They call the Liberian government, they say there's a drugs overseas coming to your country to be translated and taken to another country. So you have to work along with us to make sure we knock them down. And the Weah administration agreed. And the drug got to the port. If they didn't leave the port, they arrested those people. That drug was impounded. At the end of the day, they destroy it. But you want to talk about it. But look at your own that came to the country, a bank there, they had to compress it, they stamp it, they seal it, and they exporting it out of the country. Can you compare the two? A
No,
drug that will come in and the American government say, oh, the people bringing something to your country so they can take it to another country. So you need to work along with us so we can have them arrested. And definitely it was done. But your own that came to the country, you've been keeping it there. And for you to export it. And this is not their first time. Whenever they're ready to ship or beer mountain go, that's the time they can put they can ship their cocaine. Whenever they're ready to ship beer mountain go, that's how they've been exporting drugs out of the country. You see? Because beer mountain they can bring that go to the airport, they stream it, everything they weigh it. So that's how they've been using that means. And the same mean they've been using because yeah, I work with beer mountain. Just how you saw that cocaine, that how the beer mountain go, that how the machine can break the go in the go room. When you see a just a jet breaks, just how you see that cocaine, that how it looking. So that means they've been using to be exporting drugs, cocaine out of Liberia. Because when you see that something, just how it looking like just how beer mountain go looking. This is the mean they've been using. You see, and when we President Baka do the take a difficult decision, the hard decision, so that he will be able to set precedent in that country. You see, if you really, this is why I say the government are working to fight drugs. And I will always say this because if a government are keen to fight drugs, the moment they took over, what we're going to see the daily rehabilitation center all across the country to get those guys as you're breaking the ghetto that you're taking them from there, carrying them to rehabilitate them. This I think the government will be doing. At the same time, when you rehabilitate them, you take them to vocational center, make them to learn something. By the moment they leave from there, they have become useful people in the society. But you will just go, you break that ghetto, and you still living there in the street. They still going to go back just to take. But if you taking them, you carry them to rehabilitation center, they are not taking drugs. So the importer are bringing the drugs, they are not seeing nobody to consume it. How will they import when you are not getting consumer? You see? So if you really keep with the mindset to fight drugs, that was going to be the first thing we're going to see you do. Building rehabilitation center, that money you take to go buy $1.2 million bulletproof. You know how many rehabilitation center you could build? The 500,000 you took to go back cars after we are already left cars, you know how many rehabilitation center you could build? You are going to be remembered and say, oh yeah, the person said drugs or public enemy or what kind of enemy number one, and we see him fighting. But you pretending to be fighting drugs, you are not fighting it because if you are already fighting drugs, like those people now, they live in your head, you know your government officials that are involved. Every time you are taking steps, we can't be talking the one thing over and over. They live in your hand. You see your director, your minister, your advisor, then are involved into this. Why are you waiting for to be beating around the bush? But because you want to call certain people out and shield certain people, that's why bringing the delay. Like I said, this guy that came to the country, he's not pursuing your interest. He's a suspect. You should have been arrested today and be placed behind bars. Because all the people who are interested and they arrested, they are talking, they say, oh yeah, we went to the main hall that where we went, we took the drugs from the cargo and we took it to the airport. Everybody coming with one statement. Why should you allow such a man to come in the country and he lying down in your hall and pick up under air condition? So Solomon, if it were you and I, do you think we're coming to get that kind of treatment? Where everybody say, oh, that's Solomon. We went to Solomon Hall, we took the cargo for there. We went to Ali Hall, we took the cargo for there. You, Solomon, you working government, I working government, or I get no connection. You want to tell me I will go in Labrador, or you and I will go Labrador. We lie down in our horses stand like this. Think
No,
about that.
actually, it will never happen because this person, the drug was in your house. Who brought it there? So you should be uh, uh, aiding and abetting, should be arrested,
Yes,
and not to be treating you the way it is. But of course, if the law in Liberia say, okay, if the person is aiding and abetting, and then get somebody to stand his bond before going to jail. Uh, so you're setting him free. So when time comes for him to go to court for them to do that, then that's a law they have there, and whatever they have on the books that,
It's been
huh?
selective. It's been selective.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Justice, the way it has always been selective, and things like that. Some people they will try to neutral. I mean, they will try to balance it, but justice has always been like that. If you
Mm.
take somebody to court, you
We
can
don't
you
want
can
we, we, we don't want selective justice. We want everyone to be treated equally. So
everything
everyone to be treated
every,
fairly.
everything we want in life, we don't get it. That's why they
Mhm.
have their system. Whatever their system put in, they just have to be fair enough to bring it to equilibrium. Uh, Everybody that's under the law should face the benefit or the consequences of the law. So then you are reasonable enough. Uh, if you are there to put the country first, then you will do the necessary things for the country. In Liberia, people use the phrase, "Oh, I'm providing service to my country." But the service that they are providing, they're providing less services, and they're getting huge money. So that is an opportunity of employment for lucrative life, and that's why people are killing one another just to become either a lawmaker or to make sure that this person come to power. Even if that particular person uh, is the devil, they will do everything so that the devil can come to power for them to benefit. Because when the devil comes to power, the devil going to implore them. So things in Liberia has always been on employment issue. Those guys, if they are doing lucrative businesses and they are very, very successful in business, some of them who don't understand the job will not do it. The only reason why Musa Ability came to power is to protect his interests. Because other people, when you are not in power, you get your business. They want to government. They can do all kinds of things. But when you are in the government, you can also protect your business. Even though if you are an opposition, they will make you to feel the weight of their supremacy. And you saw that with Musa Ability, with his stuff at the Freeport there. So they did everything possible. And from there, today, I don't, I stand to be corrected. His son was arrested for drug purpose, and I think he was put in jail. I don't know what he's still in jail. So, and somebody who bringing huge quantity of drugs in the country, and then that particular drugs were found in somebody's house, and then it was from this person's house that they pick up those drugs, uh, and carry it to the airport. And of course, uh, Masale says something that the draw was not even to their warehouse. But sometimes, you use your house as your warehouse. You say, well, let me carry the other one to the house first, and then from there we can carry to this place, or maybe from here we can carry straight to the airport. So we don't have to go all the way to the warehouse before carrying this. So some people can use their home as a partial warehouse, and then they have their warehouse. So whether at the warehouse or to your house, once that is a substance that they are talking about, you are the person, and then you will prove why you in jail. Then you will prove through giving information to the government. They will know the source of this drug, if it is coming from Colombia, or if it is coming from Mexico, or from Brazil, or even from Nigeria, or even Sierra Leone, uh, all other neighboring countries. Then we'll be able to trace that drug, and then we make it that, oh, there are some other countries that are smuggling drugs in our country. So in international community, especially the US, we want for you to come and help us in fighting this drug, because it is becoming dangerous, and we need your assistance. But this is not the approach that we are taking, and I think we need
Solomon,
to talk about this. Yes, sir.
sorry there. Solomon, why are we putting more money in the budget of NSA in Liberia? Why? Because like see the $100 million worth of drugs that came to that country. If the US government was not going to track that drugs all the way from Brazil coming to Liberia, you think we're going to know about it?
No.
See the other drugs again I was leaving. If the American government were not to track that drugs to call LDEA attention. So what the essence of we happy NSA? What are they doing? Let's say they won't just basically happy one day. No, nobody has said, oh yes, or said the job very happy, and then say we're able to do this, able to do that. We have now the other person that we have got the other person. Why are we then? Why are we continue to put more money? Why are we investing into NSA when we are not getting NN or dividend out of them? Why?
And also, let me ask you the same question. Why is it that we have the legislative body and they are not doing anything? Why?
Then
Why
we
should we
need
have?
to dissolve then I think we need to dissolve them or we cut down their budget because we are giving them money and they are not performing.
And they are
So we
they are
cut down the legislative budget, we cut down the NSA budget because they
and
are not performing.
and
That
they
waste
are
of taxpayer money.
and are dealing with
Unfortunately, NSA budget can never be cut as you say it because NSA that area where all government dubious money there where they can put it. So the cut NSA budget.
Yeah, so that the government susuka they put it and they take it from there.
Yes, of
You
course.
see?
for example, the president on the books, I think he makes about what, $8,000 per month. And then of course, look at the allowance for travel for all of those things, 3 million plus. I stand to be corrected. So you say, okay, I want to cut budget, I want to do this, but your travel allowance, it is more, even way more than JFK hospital, whatever money they put in there. And you travel, you guys travel, nothing they're bringing in the country to make the country to be better. But we're using the money that we don't have already, wherever they collected from, even from tax and things like that. Everything go back to their pocket. That's what I said earlier, that they will use the terminology, we are serving, we're serving our people, but that is not serving us. They are taking the money away from our people. Our people dying. You go to the hospital, no bed. They say, okay, stay down in front of the house, in front of the clinic or the hospital. They will not find a solution to say, okay, let's try to 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 secure this person first, emergency in an emergency means, and then after that we can talk about the bedding. But they will not find any solution to that person. Nobody will cater to that person, and what have you. So they put money into their own salary. If you look at the vice president budget, you look at the pro tem budget, you look at the speaker budget, and all of those things that they put in there, and look at the situation in our country. It is very, 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 very sad. So NSA, it's a hiding place because it said national security. National security for who? For the same lawmakers, for the same executive, for them. And of course, any concession or companies in a country that they're benefiting from, they protect them. Look at our armed police officer, the areas that they are protecting, and some of our military people. But I don't know much about the military, but our armed police officer, some of the places that they are protecting, that those big concession companies. If you go to
Of
Lac
course.
alone,
Um, soldiers is at Big Mountain.
okay,
Cool.
they are protecting them. So all of the sudden they are protecting themselves and their interest, but not the Liberian people. They use this one. We are here to rescue. They are rescuing themselves. It's not the Liberian people, and this is why the situation is not just a political party thing. It is a national concern for the masses, and that's why we need to come together as Liberians to fight for the benefit of our country. And one day, we put somebody in power that will love the country, that will not go to this person that exploiting the country out of their gems or gold and diamond. And then they say, just look at you, and you, the vice president, you're holding it in your hand. GC, wow. And they say, no, there's not for you to carry it. We're shipping it. We find somebody, we say, look, we mine our own gold here, we mine our own diamond, we do everything here, we do everything, and then we send it to buyers. We got all these people making rubber farm and all those here. We try to make good tires here so that we can export them. But why are they doing? They're taking the latex, they're doing everything, and then government is fighting against the citizen, and they are fighting in favor of those kind of businesses. You have the best iron ore in the country, but we don't have decent iron ore bridges besides the Grand Bassa County bridge that was built probably back in the 60s by Lamco, and then the train track that they built. That's why you will see iron strong iron bridges, and we are producing we are producing iron ore, and we are not able to make all of the bridges in our country to be concrete. Masale, everywhere you go here, those people you see their bridges, iron bridges. So now they will do that same monkey bridge we have in Africa or in Lofa, that is same kind of hanging bridges that they build here with the iron ore
Even
that we
the
are taking
bridge,
from our country.
even the
But how about
bridge.
your country today? See, you
Yeah.
saw what happened in your country? You
I
saw it
already
today?
So
I
that
already
bridge,
Yeah, yeah. You see the level of time. See the position people like Beto Gafine are holding government. For any
Lieutenant,
time we are up to present. See the time for
Lieutenant,
Lieutenant Lawrence and other people. See the resources that are coming from Grand Bassa County. See that kind of useless bridge that they have over there. Today,
linking.
water carry people have been caught up just for real.
Yes, of course.
What impact are these people making in the lives of the Liberian people or those people they want to represent? And
And
this
that,
is why when senior people said that we should stop electing poor people and people started insulting it, you are not literally saying or somebody should be a billionaire or trillionaire or rich man before. But look at me. What have I achieved for myself? What impact have I made in my own life before you coming to elect me to go represent you? These are things you should be looking at. But you looking at me, I have no achievement in my own life. I have not even impacted my own life, neither the lives of my children. We are all struggling. But because I started saving small money, say 2024 and 2029, now I buy your back correct, I buy your t-shirt. Oh, they must have get money, oh, they must have get money. Oh. All that money I'm spending, but look at my life. What have I really done for myself?
hmm
Our people, their minds, their mind need to develop. Look at Aliyu Masale, why he has achieved for himself, why impact he has made in his own life. You see how many people he has even said help that I can look at him and say he's going to represent me. This is why he was trying to tell people, but because he called Baka name, he said Baka was dying, let Baka there today. He wearing roller watches and people started insulting him just because you call Bakani. But these are some of the things. Look at somebody who have make a greater impact in their own life, who have success story, who are achieved for themselves. You can look at them and say, okay, yeah, I think I can elect, I can vote for Solomon. When they may go over there, you will be able to represent or you will be able to do something for us. But I have not done nothing for myself. You think when you put me over there, why will I be thinking, oh, to enrich myself? Why I didn't get over these years, the people I couldn't make in my life. I try to do something for myself. I'm not going to think about you because I was able to save from 2024 to 2029, maybe $1 million or almost 8 to 900,000, and I spend it on your bought t-shirt for you, I bought back or red for you. I do some pet project facing your Bible and your voted for me. I need to get my money back. Liberia people mind need to develop. There are people now they saving money. Say 2024, 2029, you will see them coming without money that they been saving. Putting susu, putting club, saving that money and thing. They coming for America, they coming somewhere, then they in Liberia, then they coming. Then we the Liberia people dumb headed and stupid, then we go, we say, yeah, I need my salary get money. Go vote me. You will not here for your shadow. Our mind need to develop.
And that's the whole thing. Without bridge something. In fact, in we nation, uh, my mother, the way my mother died, there was no road to my village there. So when they shot my uncle in front of my mom had a heart attack. By the time they could put her in a hammock to take her from the village to come to the main road, uh, there was no vehicle coming. They had to keep walking, and by the time they could get to a place called Pig Town, my mother died right there. And that it pained me so much that I said, no, we'll try by all means, even to that village, that we can carry road there. If government is not doing anything, we'll do the road with our own hand. And then from there, we can get a biofuel oil and rent somebody yellow machine for her to make the road. When I started doing that project, the first thing was that I want to be lawmaker. So some of the people in government that was there, they stopped talking to me. Some of them they started calling friends here. Why Solomon Reese is doing this, he's doing that. Oh, he want to be a representative. He want to do this. He want to do that. So the people are there just for them to get enough wealth, but they are not there for the betterment of the people. So if you find somebody who care about you and they're doing everything there for you, and the person say, look, if you vote me, I think we can bring about changes. Even though one person can really challenge the whole thing, and gradually something good will happen. But other people, because we are being confused by confused government, so we just go by the rhythm. When they want something from you, they will be calling you good names and all of that. But the day you say, you know what, my man, I want to run. I want to come in. You try me. I think I'll be able to do something based on my records and some other stuff. You evaluate me and say, yeah, let's try Reeves. And you will see that. But then they will fight you. They will go against you. They are militant people. They will be cursing you. They will be saying all kinds of things. Look at Grand Bassa County. When the Unity Party, when we're empowered, the first time during Ellen's regime, uh, the the social development fund that Grand Bassa County used to get, of course, other counties, but I'm talking about specifically about Grand Bassa County. Uh, Madam Duncan Cassell, when she was there, they tried by all means to get some yellow machines. The yellow machine they were there to make sure that we connect the streets in Buchanan and some of our roads outside of Buchanan. When the Weir administration came into power, nobody could account for all those yellow machine, front loader, and different things that they brought in there. We have a young superintendent that was there. Of course, when it comes to being energetic, it is there. But when it comes to what can we do to better our county, it was not there. They don't have that kind of mind of innovation. But when it comes to getting our own interests and socializing and things like that, that's what they do. Today we have some palo iron ore over there. Um, in order for them to say, you know what, let's try to fund even some of our people that are in the diaspora, let's try to fund a way for to take care of these stuff so that we'll be able to get the money to develop. The last time they said somebody wanted to get 10%. So when the worth of that particular pile of iron ore residue or whatever they call it, uh, by giving 10% are going to be like less than 500 a thousand. And they were happy about it. Oh yeah, the person would do it, and of course there was a confusion between whoever were doing the deal, and now we are at a very standstill. You have the Grand Bassa University across a bridge, and that place was beautiful when Lamco used to maintain the place as a water treatment plant, or for them to take water from there to go to the pellet plant to wash the iron ore and all those stuff. So the people built a decent bridge, but when they left, and over the years, nobody to maintain it. Government they don't have interest in it. Uh, and this is why the place is there. And then when we're talking about building university, somebody has interest in it, and they build the university across that swamp. Uh, and then really easy when the bridge is damaged, nobody can get there. They don't have vehicle that will help the students to go the other way to get there. They don't do anything or to even get a road after the Benson River to go directly to the school campus. How much would that take? But they are not innovative, and the people suffering, and those people who are suffering when election comes, when you talk about this thing, they want to beat your butt. And that's how uh, the system in the country it is. If you support this person and your bread is coming from that person, that's why you support. Whether they killing the rest of the other people, you don't care. And that is the situation we have in our beloved country, less than 10 million people. That's what's going on, and we get the resources there, but we don't put the
Gerard,
country first.
When you going, when you taking call?
Okay, I think it's about time now. I'll take calls. Yes, it's about time now. I'll take calls right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, but
Calls.
then no problem because I wanted also to discuss something, but no time now.
And
Go ahead, take your call.
and that bridge also, the way administration came, they saw it, they said, oh, they're going to do something about it, they
Yeah,
did the
sure.
groundbreaking and all those stuff, and of course it couldn't continue because he was with the,
That bridge will be over there like carpenter again. They will come lie to the people that doing carpenter.
that
But
what
you get Benson Garfield, then you get your internal knowledge and other people. I don't really know those people. That's a disgrace and embarrassment to you. See that kind of bridge I've been in a place
and my wife
all over these years.
And my wife can always say that, look, Grand Basso County, we get a lot of talented people, well educated people, and what have you. But look at our county. If you want to compare that to one of these newest county, like let me say like Nima, because Nima is one of the newest counties. Grand Basso is the number
Solomon,
two. Yep,
you're over from Grand Basso.
my man. Yes.
So,
Oh, mama. I happy belated birthday to your wife. You get a beautiful wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, thank you.
I got good eyes. I got good eyes.
Yeah, you got good. You know how to choose.
So she always saying that, look at Grandpa Sokade, the amount of educated people from there, and what have you, even the information minister. But look at our country, our county. It is a shame. You can't even compare us with
that,
Magiri, one of the newest county.
that
So
the
that's
people
how
gonna be
it is.
waiting for the people gonna be waiting for president to. Only president must develop. I don't know why. I don't know why mentality is like we like bring up, right? Only president should develop. Even if you are a representative, say you live in your community, it's not your
Yeah,
responsibility.
that the thing to do. See all the years Zopena been serving as sanitary grandchildren. Nothing he had done. But hold the mama beyond George we are didn't do this. We are didn't. What have
And,
you done as senator from grandchildren country? Only
and,
president must develop the country. What have you done? You see, that the same
and
thing Manasani told the people of local country when she
mm,
was president, when she and Joseph Waka went there, the people started telling her, oh Manasani, we need it. And she called them. She said, your son a bad president to me. And all those other people there, why they in government for? This is why I appointed them to serve in government. If you can get Joseph Waka as that president for local country, you get all the other local working, they can bring development, but how to bring development, that was an insult to them at that
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
You see?
okay, call us on 0776 104 104. We 15 minutes to go now, and we have our listeners. They are listening, and they have to participate on this program. Call us on 0776 104 104 or the still 086 500 to be a part of the nighttime spin here on this station, Freedom FM 87.9. Let's see, we got it. Lines are buzzing right now. The lines are buzzing right now. Let's see. Okay, let's take Mr. Joseph Corley from the United States of America. Let's hear you, Chief.
Hey, how you doing, Jara and brother Reese and Ali? This is Joseph Colley calling from New York. My people, look, let's be real. Even with this thing we're talking about drugs, it's not just start today.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys who have the very unity party people in that Abortai, they started blocking on kids to go fight wars. They were the one giving no kids all those drugs and things in the butchers that were fighting. No kids were not normal among us. You don't see normal people yet go killing people and doing all kind of atrocities that were going on. They were the one that were in. Then from there they came into government. When they became vice president, we saw it. In my Ellen Convoy, there was a drugs that was seized. We all know about that. Then after that, they left. They did not. You see, the belligerent attitude of those people has not left them. The war has stopped, but they are still into their dream to control people, to control the children, to pollute the minds of the future. And they still part of them because they sit over there, and that drugs came in. Then our being packaged right in there in Liberia. Who know how much have gone on into the communities? You know, for those children again. They protested and then they were going. The CCTV come around, they're talking about they need to bring the first time when our drugs appear, when they took it from the airport and carry it, and then bringing it, everything need to be displayed so that Liberian people can see. What they know what they're doing. These guys are, they know they don't mean any good for the nation. You see the power about it. Look, the fish, God created the fish to swim in water, and the bird to fly in the sky. The bird don't go take aviation classes because it is part of it. What is flying, it fly effortlessly. The fish is in the water and swim. They don't know no effort. They just do it because it is part of it. I say this to say because Buckeye is not a leader. You just a soul sayer behind the back and get word along with people that control him. And this is the man that we told to be our leader. How does it work, my people? They may be in government, corrupt the government every time they took him up. The man was Ellen, he did not do anything good. You think why Ellen just don't, he didn't just hit the man that didn't want the man to elevate, to see him at the highest. Because the woman worked with him closely, the woman know who he is. We didn't see anybody else to control this ship that we are on. The man we took the key and we give authority to control of. You see how we going now? They have to scatter. What they are doing is just unfortunate. Nothing is being resolved. And nothing what you're talking about. This one is their leadership. Leadership that are doing these things, that are put into this fight. In the raping children, the leadership, but the internal affairs minister, your sport, I don't know whether that sport director or something, those guys were caught in the eye. They were not like the past government. We need to set the line straight, not just to monitor the water, the world, other people did it. No. We see in the time, us are there to show to us.
Okay.
Your brother, you're good here, man. We just have to be praying for the people, that's all.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. Okay, call us on 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Your name and where you call us from?
Good morning to our patriotic parents. My name is Wasik PCT. And I don't join these educated conversations from the community where our people are definitely difficult to have access to proper water. They are fetching water for the juniors. They still are having difficult to have access to public latrine. They are dedicated all the level. Stay with you community instead of moving veterans. It's very sad to see this. People are surely challenged. Let me say you guys are doing very well. To give information, the best information to the Liberian people. You guys are providing the best information to the Liberian people. You see, these are the things that we told the Liberian people about in 2023 elections. And even the calls put to them, but if you still look at the issue today, cocaine, like 10.2 million cocaine is in this country. I mean, we are exporting cocaine now on the good minute. That Blower now is involved, has enough cocaine that the citizen can take in and be safe for them. Today they are now exporting it, so it's not so they are exporting it in the other country.
Okay.
I mean, so you see, this is the thing that we told that when people that Mr. Parker and his follower get to steal, destroy, and do this for them. So we are trying to see the flow that taking place in our country. You can no longer see the disaster management around the EPN
Okay.
Thank you so kindly, Chief, for giving us the opportunity. You guys are doing excellent work.
Thank you so much. Let's welcome Stene Bozo. Let's hear you, Stene.
Yeah, good morning, General, and good morning, Ali Masale and Barari. My name is Stanley Bozo. I call from the rising sunland of Mama Jida, Green Jida County, is ready to be perceived.
Okay. How is Reju, Bozo?
The momentum here is not easy. Since today, there are thousands of people from all lengths and breadth of this country. They are here to celebrate the Mediterranean month. So we can simply say that the people here are numerous. But today is just the first day. Today is an opening day, and we are still receiving guests, and we are here in number. The say it's very interesting, and we are here to celebrate the month of the Mediterranean month. And going to the issue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, Gerald, we are just listening to people saying President Baka just suspended Paul King. Look, it's very laughable to see President Baka who has 44 years experience and 89 years old man for somebody to tell you what to do. Look, Gerald, what we are discussing is not just the $20 million jobs. There are a lot of jobs that Paul and King were having in his possession. Paul's horse is an entire warehouse. That's what you see again. It's an entire warehouse that those guys they keep them cooking. They are so same. And look, the party is not a party that people want to tell us say we should work with them. When you're part of your opposition, they have a history. They don't work with nobody. And we are discussing the issue. They use the just issue, the basis of jobs to come and lie to the Liberian people. And today, everything is said that President Weah was bringing jobs in the country. It was a lie. It was a sea rescue people who are bringing jobs into the country. So there is no way, even President Baka suspending, we know that this job is connected to people from the President Baka house.
Okay.
President Baka children and Paul, they are all friends. So, Baka is the one responsible for the job. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Stene. Call us on 0776 104 104 or better still 086 5104. Let's hear you. Your name, where you call us from?
My name is NGHT. I'm calling from Radio Town.
Let's hear you.
You see, the old man and the city like people. You know that the president took doctors, government official, they did that to fool us so that we don't know what is in the making and what they have been doing.
Okay.
And not today the job business started. The time during we are administration, when our consignment of docking at the port, the container, our security was taken by the American people and they were arrested at the port. Nobody take delivery. They said, why the people they went to court and they called the government, we are government, they didn't have or information or evidence, and they left most of people. That's the same those that brought these drugs are in the country now. They are financing the government. The bidding that are in FOIA, the million-dollar bidding that they are putting up, the president is a manual new bidding. It's not true. That's the cartel. That's the cartel. Then watch out. The vice president, he will come out too.
Okay.
Those yellow machine is gone. All of this here are the making of the drug cartel.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Another twist to the drug issue. Let's hear you. Your name, where you call us. Okay. Let's see. Hey. Hello. Your name, where you call us from?
Thank you for the show tonight. I'm calling you from Kawa.
Your name, Chief.
I mean, what's that the rating in Sako?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Go ahead. Okay. It seems like you're not ready. Let's put this caller through. Let's hear you.
Hello.
Your name and where you call us from?
Yeah, this is Big S. I'm calling from Bogolum. Thank you for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just hear back. opposition is very targeted opposition. Always say that for political quality, why is this that money? See the money like in la labor and I kept when it's like who can when it's wrong. Now last thing the NSC to it's all my pony. When you get out of pony, who they get to go solo mala that pony NSC. Why is this in the laptop?
That's la brave for us. Okay. Okay, thank you so very much. Let's hear you.
How are you?
Your name and where you call us from?
Thompson, man.
Let's hear you, Thompson.
You know what happened?
Go ahead.
This country we in, we all must pray together, yeah. The parties are into this country. We are not seen many of them to be sincere. The CDC we're talking about self. I'm over 60 years. I monitor CDC. What's so much CDC in the country with that 6 years? Besides that, I applied for Grandmaster County. We're talking about Grandmaster County business. Grandmaster people, I'm from Basso Baby, Lima for over 30 some years there where I live in Lima. From Morovia Junction, Buchanan to Compantry, a state dusty road. Go to Lima, go to development, and you and the Mara people advocate for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Basso people, they say who are hospitality, they hate their own people, but they love other people. I'm marking that tonight. Grand Basso people, majority, if not all of them, majority, if not all of them, they hate themselves and love other people. They are local Buchanan Junction to Compantry, a dusty road. You think that can happen in my country? There are local Buchanan Junction or Pomoro Junction to Compantry, all the way to Nakota now. The people will never tolerate that. But they just, fighting one another. Basso people, I don't know where they're from. Hate one another. They fight one another.
And that's the truth he's saying.
Okay.
The Basso people, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, they are haters of themselves.
Okay.
They hate one another. And besides that, those who fighting against Joseph Waka, they're fighting.
Okay.
On a 0 ground. Joseph Waka will come back to power.
Thank you, Pops. Let's hold you at that and put this person through. Let's hear you.
I doing, yeah.
Man CC, go ahead.
Yeah. This is Man CC on the language for Cloudtown. Let me see how to Tony is there. But I have Tony tonight.
Yes, Tony is in the background.
Oh, okay. Let me see how to my son Master my people to win this show, man. No, not thank you for the show. Let me appreciate my brother and my children in the diaspora, my son. For taking all their time every day to start our country. It's not easy. You do your job, your business schedule, you take to the very problem. The over the rest every day over 3 o'clock. The food given. People baking them, we baking them every day because the country is very tough. The country is tough, if you can draw some us again. Okay, I'm probably saying no let me look at the ball. How can I do well for God come for the second time? What did he do now? Oh, forgot what you see, of course, you begin draws, you see, selling draws, so you will come. Look at that, right? Look at it. We are talking about draws here. Think about your forgot about the second time. Because you begin draws to the country. You say, but some put $1 and the better than you, but it wait anyway. That's the power for you, my brother. And you will get it right from me. You will get it done from me. To tell all the platform that will come up for water, what you do that you bring that will bring it back. What you tell the people that you're going to do for us. You say people are saying it when they give profit, right? And so they are saying the guy, whatever before, people are letting profit over to the some more person left the country that we are the most of the quota for all the way Jamaica road to Jamaica or to America. What was doing? Oh yes, what was doing? We pay it out, we get it where? You do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Who want no video job?
Yeah, we want
And
to
the one
know.
say our mind for the water for the poor problem. You talk about the right now. The hour that they were talking about drugs. The police brought to power, they are bringing drugs, I was going to take it. And the transporting drugs is not their country. You talk about 100 million people will agree. But yesterday when they fucking they were arrested. And they put one to your court and they put there, they won't for anything. And they put left and they put burn that drug. But you're good, you say you don't put country. They stop them left the land. Now we're going to come up for some time. Because if you get drugs our country, our children small. What would I get food to even pay all the our children are in the street. We open, we make it all open in the country. You take it just for la bread, you need a formula. Now we don't come back, but you better go public and say that. You need to get lobby who will power. No, not let us tell you that. That we are going to post the post feel. Post the power let you what you really up on there. They do a poker will come. Tell them what you have to poker coming back. And when you bring back, and the person when you bring back, when you put money, no one put your money in the whole poker. Anybody buy our lab and take it over guinea. So there's no result. When you put it, when we put it again, they just see you. What for the place? When you got here, if you put out a little bit no? They just see how the place. You tell what the other one in the parliament, they put out the parliament. That's what bring back my brother. You better go properly and see how you're set tonight. Thank you.
Okay, Masisi, I think you are our last caller because we are out of time right now. So let me listen to the
Many thanks to our callers and those who commented, even though we don't have the time to go through
Yes,
the
of course, we don't
comments
have
and
the
things
time.
like that. Yeah, but see the statement the man made. If you look at it technically, uh, of course, the Basel people, we love other people more than ourselves. The road that she's talking about, I've been flagging it. I talked to uh, the pro tem. In fact, that was one of the reasons I did not support her in the previous two elections, um, and what have you. So if we do not do the needful thing, the Bassa people, we love foreigners. Brakai is foreign to us, even though he's a Liberian. Uh, and one of the reasons why the United Party and the CDC party, if you look at the way they put together, you see that the CDC is more of a qua group, meaning the Basel Gravel Crew, Crown, and what have you. Uh, and then the other tribes that are not from there, we look at them as foreign people. And Grand Basel County seem to support this man more than they're supporting themselves, as we say. And that's what the reason that the Liberian people, we can easily be confused and fooled. So it just takes for Bwaka to start doing something that we think is good for the next 3 years. Everybody say, oh, yeah, that the man we want. Whether you old, you young, that you will carry. They will not analyze all those things. And it was from that bad drop, the man was saying, the man is coming back because we are came and whatever he did, uh, we put him out. So if the one for we have to come back, then we who support we are our platform. It should tell the people this is what we're gonna do better than even our first time. We don't have any resonating messages over there. So if somebody say Waka will go again, it's based on the way the move that they are making and the move that CDC is making or not making. So that's why people talk about that. CDC is not, or the president is not somebody that we just go to his comfort areas in order to speak. Not everybody from Gibraltar or whatever name they call them. And not everybody goes to the church to listen to him. And even if you go to the church, it does not cover the entire Liberia. As somebody who was a political leader and also still a political leader, but was a president. So if you are not doing the needful thing, then of course Bwaka will come back because those people will do everything possible to make sure that uh, they maintain Bwaka. Or even if Bwaka doesn't stay, the people will say, you know what, we can rebrand Unity Party and then we can bring somebody different to Unity Party. And it will be a challenging. The people of Liberia love President George Weah, but the messaging that the people want to hear from the president, he's not giving them those kind of messages. The people who are his spokesperson, they are making things difficult for him. So if we do not come or CDC doesn't come together to form a resonating message to the Liberian people for what is going on, how this government is destroying the country. Of course, the devil, because the man said, if it take for him to win, to dance with the devil for him to win, he will continue to dance with the devil. And he did it first time, he won. So what's about the second time? So the statement that the man made is something as a awakening statement for CDC and those of us who support President Weah presidency. Thank you, and we'll be in touch. I'm running for late. I'm running late.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Okay, folks. Many thanks to.
I think Masala is still there.
I know Ali left. Yes, Ali left.
What's about Tunis?
Tunis also left.
Okay. All right,
Yes.
guys. Bye bye.
Okay, folks.
That's a good one.
Yes, of course. Very good.
Then let us speak. We discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and internationally.
Okay, folks, this is how we come to the end of tonight's edition of the program, The Nighttime Spin. I've been here between twist and turn. Ali Masale also been here. Mr. Solomon Bakaris, Mr. Suleiman Hashim Tunis was also here. Thank you so much for following. Goodbye from my end.
The Nighttime Speed rebuilt the minds of the Liberian people.